Let's start our today's class. Look at on the screen. This is a new timetable which we will follow. First week, today is 9th of July and your class is English. Tomorrow will be English, and from Monday to Wednesday, 13th of July to 15th of July, I will take your class from Monday to Wednesday. Keep in your mind, okay? And on Thursday, Friday, your science teacher will come. Again, in third week, I'll take the class on Thursday, Friday, and at the last of the week, fourth week, again Monday to Wednesday. Okay? The rest of the timetable, your other teacher, I think so, they already shared with you. So let's start our lecture. Unit 2, Story 2. Before going to start, please give me a sign of a thumbs up if my voice is clear to everyone. If my voice is audible, you can hear me properly. Give me a sign of a thumbs up. Okay. Alright. Okay, thank you so much. Today we will learn about lesson 4 and the title is Planning a Story. Date is mentioned 9th of July. Please open page number 26. Page number 26 from your book. We will read the story quickly. Hurry up. Page number 26. I'm going to read for you. Stay with me. Ben loved judo and dreamed of winning a big tournament. One day at school, Ben was chosen to join the school judo team, but he was worried about the big competition. After school, he went to visit his granddad. They talked and granddad gave Ben a present. It was a silver trophy that granddad had won in a judo competition when he was at school. Wow, thank you, granddad, Ben exclaimed. The next day, Ben felt confident the trophy would bring him luck. At last, the day of the competition arrived. Ben's granddad and friends came to cheer. Ben felt really nervous, so he put the silver trophy on a bench where he could see it. The competition began. He felt strong and confident and had did so well that he got into the final. Just as the final round was about to start, he couldn't see the trophy. Ben looked around in a panic. The match began, but Ben couldn't concentrate. Then he heard his granddad shouting, "Come on, Ben, you can do it." He whispered to himself, "I can do this with or without a trophy." Suddenly he felt strong again. He stared his opponent straight in the eye and kicked his leg high. Finally, Ben won the match. Granddad and Ben's friends cheered and clapped. Ben won! Ben won! They chanted. Ben found the trophy under the bench. It was there all the time. He tapped as he picked up. Then he thought maybe he had only won the match because of Granddad's lucky trophy. He can run over and ask Granddad. Granddad laughed. "You did it. Ben, you won because you tried your best. Now go and get your own trophy. You deserve it." Finally, Ben had won his own judo trophy. So this is the reading about the Ben and the population of his granddad. So I want you to look at these two questions which are on your screen. What does Ben like doing? Write your answer in the chat box. Yes. What does Ben like doing? Hurry up. Yes. Okay. Alright. Stay with me. Look at my screen. He likes doing judo. Does he win? What do you think? Yes or no? Okay. Alright. Yes. Come on the next. Read the story again and answer this question. The story is on page number 26 and these questions are on page number 27, question number 2. Where is the story set? Can you tell me? Can you write your answer in the chat box? Where? Hurry up. 2 places are given in the story. So you only need to identify or rectify the right place where the story set. Yes. Okay. Alright. At Ben's school and his granddad's house. Look at the next. Who are the characters in the story? Who are the characters in the story? It is clear to us. Yes. Write your answer in the chat box. Hurry up. Hurry up. I'm waiting. Ben and his granddad. What problem does Ben have? What do you think? What problems does Ben have? Read the passage from page number 26 and give me a relevant answer. And keep in your mind, do use this chat box wisely only for your study. He is worried about a big competition. He loses his granddad's silver trophy, which he thinks is lucky. Next, how does he solve the problem? How? Yes, a few minutes before I read the story for you, I forget the answer, you know very well. So give me answer in the chat box. How does he solve the problem? Yes. Is he overcome the problem? Overcome the situation? See? Ben decides he can win with the competition without the lucky trophy. He finds the trophy under the bench. This is a spirit. This is a belief. What happens in the end? What happens in the end? Yes. Write in the chat box. What happens in the end? Yes. Ben wins the competition and gets his own trophy. Come on next. Question number 3 on the page number 27. What study and it is about sequencing word. Let me introduce you what is sequencing word or what are the sequencing word. Listen very carefully. Sequencing words are words that help us understand the order or even that are happening in the story. Okay, from the beginning to the ending, the sequence of the story. Let's suppose when we read about like first, then, next, last, at the moment, in the next moment. In this way, when we read about these words are related to the sequencing word. They tell us things like what happened first, what happened next, and what happened that was unexpected. So these are the signals words also. Okay. So again, the paragraph which is on the page number 26 on your screen. I want you to read the first line and tell me, is there any sequencing word? Is there any sequence word? Yes. Ben loved judo and dreamed of winning a big tournament. Nothing. Look at the next line. One day at school. So I think one day is the beginning of the story. What do you think? Is it a sequence word? It is a word of a sequencing family? Yes. See? Ben was chosen to join the school judo team, but he was worried about the big competition. After school, again, a one alert is here. See? He went to visit his granddad. They talked, and granddad gave him a present. There is nothing. It was a silver trophy that granddad had won in the judo competition when he was at school. Wow, thank you, granddad. Pan explained. Okay, look, the next day. The next day. See, it is also a signal for us that is something happened in the next day. See the next last day. After competition arrived, Ben's granddad and friends came to cheer. Ben felt really nervous, so he put the silver trophy on a bench where he could see it. The competition began. He felt strong and confident, did so well that he got into the final as, see, just as it is also telling us about the thing, about the moment, about the feeling, what is going on or what happened in the story. The final round was about to start. Then he heard his granddad shouting, "Come on, Ben, you can do it." He whispered to himself, "I can do this with or without the trophy." Suddenly, see, he felt strong again. He stared his opponent straight in the eye and kicked his leg higher. Finally, see, this is also a one member of the sequence word. Ben won the match. Granddad and Ben's friends cheered and clapped. Ben won, they chanted. Ben found the trophy under the bench. It was there all the time. He clapped as he picked it up. Then he thought maybe he had only won the match because of Granddad's latest trophy. He ran over and asked Granddad. Granddad laughed. "You did it. You won because you tried. See? Now go and get your own trophy. You deserve it." Now is here. You deserve it. Finally, Ben had won his own judo trophy. The word finally is also at the end of the paragraph. Come on the next. Complete the summary with sequencing words. Words are given with a black bold writing at the moment, then this time, once, another time. Please read the story. Please read the story and give me an answer in the chat box. First, sometimes Jake found interesting things hidden under the sofa cushion. Dash, he found money. Yes, it is a beginning. So what do you think? Which suitable word? Write your answer in the chat box. Hurry up. Write your answer in the chat box. I'm waiting. Okay. Only one. What about other? Hurry up. Okay, see. Once he found some money. Okay, number 2. Dash, he found a bracelet. Maybe this time at the moment. What do you think? Which one? Okay. And at the time he found a bracelet. What about number 3? Dash, he found something soft and squishy. takes time, then I don't know, you people will tell me betterly. Yes, okay, keep writing. This time he found something soft and squishy. Fourth, dashed to his surprise. The lamb cried out, it ran away and escaped up the stairs. Jake's big brother asked why he was shouting. Then, and only the one word is left, that is, at the moment. I hope everything is clear to you. Come on, the next, punctuation. We are familiar with this. The marks such as full stop, comma, and brackets used in writing to separate sentences and their elements to clarify meaning. So these are the 14 punctuation you can see with the blue heading, with the blue bold writing. Period means full stop, question mark, exclamation point, comma, semicolon, colon, dash, hyphen, parentheses, brackets, braces, apostrophe, quotation marks, and ellipses. See here, here are the all punctuation marks which you can see on your screen. Full stop at the end of a sentence. When we will put full stop at the end of a sentence. Comma, to separate items in a series or in a sentence. Colon, to introduce a list. Colon, a 2 dot. See, semicolon, 1 dot with the comma. To join two independent clauses. It means the information or the sentence is continued. So we are adding one more information with the previous statement to make it together, that the meaning will clear to a person. Question mark, to show that it is a question. Explanation, after an explanation like wow, hooray, some sort of a shouting, crying, happiness. These type of words need exclamation mark, slash, to separate letters or a number. We are familiar with this. Apostrophe sign, to show the possession, to show when a letter or a number has been left out. Like he's, it means he is. Accent, it is normally used in email. Ellipsis mark, 3 dots. You can see when the story is continued and the writer said, now the story is in your hand, you are the writer and complete the end of the story. The 3 dots are ellipsis sign or a mark which are showing one or more words have been intentionally left out. Bracket, round bracket, see, to add extra information to a sentence. Quotation marks, to indicate a phrase to show that someone else has written or said. Keep in your mind, quotation mark. So I want you to see a small video. Just tell me if the voice is clear. Give me a sign of a thumbs up.
Hi everyone! Today we're going to talk about punctuation. Punctuation is the name for specific kinds of marks used in writing. When you are speaking, you can use pauses or stops and change your tone of voice to help the listener understand. When you are writing, you can use punctuation to do the same thing. Punctuation can help us when we read to understand what is written correctly. Let's learn about some of the more common types of punctuation. First, let's talk about periods. A period is a dot that marks the end of a sentence. Periods are the most common way to end a sentence because they are used to end any sentence that isn't a question or an exclamation. An exclamation will end with an exclamation point. Exclamation points are used to show strong feelings, like excitement, or show that something is being said loudly. Question marks are easy to understand. They belong at the end of questions. Anytime you have a question, you end it with a question mark. Got it? Commas can be used in many places. They are used to indicate a pause. Let's see some of the places a comma should be used. Commas should be used to separate 3 or more items in a list. They are also used to separate compound sentences, 2 complete sentences connected by a conjunction like and, but, and or. Commas are used after introductory words, clauses, or phrases to set them apart from the main sentence. You should also use commas to separate the name of a city from its country or state, and to set apart the day of the week or month when writing a date. Finally, commas are used to separate quotations from the rest of a sentence. A quotation is something that someone else has said or written. Quotation marks are used at the beginning and end of a sentence or phrase to show that it is being written exactly the way it was written or said originally. The last punctuation mark we are going to talk about today is the apostrophe. Apostrophes can be used in a contraction to show that there are missing letters. Apostrophes are also used to show possession, or that something belongs to someone. There are still more types of punctuation to learn about, but I hope this helped you to understand how to use basic punctuation marks. Goodbye till next time!
Yes, I hope many things are clear to you. Give me a sign of a thumbs up, then I'll go for the practice. Hurry up. Hurry up. Give me a sign of a thumbs up. Class 4. Okay, great. Great. Let's start. Okay, thank you so much. Lots of thumbs up are on my screen. I can see. Let's practice our my screen is visible. All right. Okay. I don't know, something is wrong with my. Okay. Question number 4, page number 27. Look at the sentences and add the correct punctuation. 4 sentences are on your screen. I want you to write first question to add punctuation according to the statement and write in the chat box like you did really well. He said. These are the words. Do remember quotation marks, okay? You did really well. When we use quotation mark when it is written or said by someone. The same we can apply on the number 1. You did really well. Okay. All right. See, you did really well. He said. What about the next? Here's your trophy. She smiled. Here's your trophy. She smiled. Give me answer. Hurry up. Hurry up. Here's your trophy. She smiled. See, it is also said by a girl who smiled, she smiled. Look at the next. That's brilliant, he exclaimed. That's brilliant. See, in the moment of excitement, yes, okay, look at on your screen. That's brilliant. Explanation mark is there and it is closed with the help of a quotation mark. He explained. Number 4, be quiet. Again, explanation mark is there. She whispered. Another exercise on your screen, underline what the speaker said and write in the missing quotation marks. Some quotations are already done, only the few you have to add in. Like James said, I want another game for my birthday. Number 2, oh no, there is a fly in my ice cream. Yeah, Gina, what time is it? Asked Fred. I want more milk, please, said the boy as he looked up. I'm late again, complained Julia. Where should I park? Dad asked. Mark answered. The answer is 4. Yes. Okay. See, James said, because it is said by James, so comma is there. And look at the quotation mark, because the rest of the line is said by the James, I want another game for my birthday. Birthday is excitement, a day, the moment. See, the explanation mark is there. Oh no. See, invited commas. Why? Because who said these words? Gina. What time is it? Asked by Fred. I want